fellow Moravian alumni. Greetings from my office in the Education Department. I'm Dr. Joseph Shosh, Director of the Master of Education program, and I'd like to bring you up to date on some of the accomplishments of our students and faculty over the last few months. My colleagues and I in the Education Department believe this is an excellent time for teachers and prospective teachers to take action by doing teacher action research within one or more of the college's 17 teacher certification programs. Allow me to review some of the important actions our graduate students and alumni have taken recently. This summer, a dozen MED students presented their research at the largest action research conference in North America, hosted by the University of San Diego's School of Leadership and Education Sciences. Here you can see MED alumna Jamie Hill from the Lehigh Valley Charter High School for the Performing Arts presenting her research on how problem-based learning makes math relevant to her students. You can also see Easton High's Bernie Varela and Eyre Middle School's Megan Tucker visiting San Diego's High Tech High, named just a few weeks ago by Education Week as the #1 high school worth visiting in the nation. In San Diego, I had the honor of representing the United States in the United Nations of Action Research. Here you can also see Moravian trustee Lisa Roth chatting with me and Margaret Ryle from Pepperdine University, who chairs the American Educational Research Association's Action Research Group. Back on campus this summer, our reading clinic in the Model Teaching Classroom enrolled 2 classes of public school children, one primary and one intermediate, free of charge to the children and their families, and with corporate sponsorship from both Scholastic and Binney & Smith. Here you see Moravian alumna Deborah Cruz, who is now a reading specialist certification candidate working with children in her group. Deb already holds dual certification for Moravian in elementary education and French, grades K to 12. This summer, our first cohort of 3 principal certification candidates finished their practica, and MED alumna Lisa Pluchinski was named principal of the Lehigh Valley Dual Language Charter School. Also this summer, Moravian joined the universities of Cambridge, Utrecht, Waikato, and others around the world as one of 25 international sponsors of the Collaborative Action Research Network founded by John Eliot in Britain. As an official partner, Moravian will be eligible to host international research study days in regional schools and also be considered as a host site for future CARN international conferences. My article, How Teachers Define and Enact Reflective Practice, about our 2011 MED graduates, was published in the international journal Action Researcher in Education, based in Athens, Greece. You can download a copy of the paper free of charge at the address listed on the screen. And perhaps what I love most about this open access format is that you may link directly to digital video clips on YouTube from interviews that I conducted with Master of Education students. Closer to home this summer, the Math Science Partnership of Allentown hired Moravian professors Sandy Fluke, Kay Summers, and Kevin Hartshorn to work with Allentown teachers on inquiry-based approaches to teaching mathematics and science. Dr. Ellie Fitz-Fulmer from the Da Vinci Science Center asked me to share an overview of some of the research conducted on inquiry-based teaching by Moravian's graduate students. I encourage you to take a look at some of the teacher action research conducted by Lisa DeSanctis and Paula Karabash, available using the links here, or simply by typing the keywords Moravian Action Research into YouTube. This summer, Moravian developed a new, heavily field-based ESL certification program. I'm so pleased to share with you the fact that the Pennsylvania Department of Education recently awarded the program a special designation, identifying it as a promising model for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania in 12 areas. These include program design, academic standards instruction, competencies in language, culture, instructional planning, assessment, and professionalism, as well as field experience. Our new special education certification program was made possible by the addition to our faculty of special educators Dr. Christy Gilson and Dr. Jean Desjardins. As you may know, Dr. Gilson is a Fulbright scholar and was appointed by President Obama to the Fulbright Board. Dr. Desjardins is a national expert on the education of hearing-impaired children. Watch for more information about this exciting and innovative new program over the next few months. Photos I've shared in this presentation have largely been taken in our model teaching classroom in the Priscilla Payne Hurd Academic Complex. But wherever possible, we offer our courses in partnering schools locally. We are professional development providers for Easton, Wilson, Nazareth, Bethlehem, and Saucon Valley. This semester, Sandy Fluke's Teaching Mathematics with a Problem-Solving Approach is offered on-site in Nazareth. We hope to partner with the school district of the city of Allentown in new ways beginning in the spring of 2013. Of course, communicating our action research message to various constituencies is crucial. Internally, we have an electronic newsletter for graduate students that coincides with registration for fall, spring, and summer terms. Outside of campus, we send information about our degree and certification programs electronically to Lehigh Valley teacher mailboxes and place information session posters wherever possible within each public school faculty room. This semester, we've had 5,000 postcards printed that will go direct to the mailbox of every K-12 teacher in Lehigh, Northampton, Carbon, Monroe, Warren, and northern Bucks counties. We aspire to be, and are generally regarded, as the premier teacher education program in the region, now offering certification in every major introductory and specialist area. Moravian graduate tuition is priced at or below the rate set by the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education. So Moravian graduate education courses actually cost teachers less than comparable courses at state colleges and universities. Looking ahead to the spring, I will be chairing a symposium on action research at the annual meeting of the American Education Research Association on action research in high poverty settings. I will be joined by Britain's leading action research authority, Dr. Jean McNiff of York St. John University, and Dr. Leslie Wood from Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University in Cape Town, South Africa. Until recently, North and South America had no equivalent to the European-based Collaborative Action Research Network. So Moravian, Notre Dame, Pepperdine, USD, and our Canadian and Mexican partners are leading efforts to form an action research network of the Americas. Here you see the ARNA Save the Date flyer produced on Moravian's campus with the mission statement translated into Spanish, French, and Portuguese. As part of Alumni Weekend in May, our program will host its 7th annual Symposium and Action Research Conference. We'll fill Foy Hall to capacity to hear Linda Christensen, editor of Rethinking Schools, deliver the keynote address. Linda most recently served as the University of Pennsylvania's Ethnography in Education Forum keynote speaker. We'll also fill every classroom on South Campus with our graduate students making presentations of their research to teachers from the Lehigh Valley and beyond. Moravian is one of 20 or so select institutions throughout the United States to offer summer institutes for school teachers through the National Endowment for the Humanities, thanks to the superb work of Music Department Chair Dr. Hilda Binford. This summer, those teachers from around the nation who have been accepted into NEH Summer Institutes at Moravian will receive admission to the Comenius Center's Graduate Education Program. I end my 2012 update on the action we've taken since I last reported to you by noting that a dozen years ago, Moravian College did not have a graduate education program. Today, we lead by design, and I do hope you'll come back to campus when you can, get involved with one or more of our vibrant alumni groups, and also recommend Moravian to those friends or colleagues who might be seeking a graduate degree or entry-level or advanced teacher certification.